yeah, so if you guys haven't watched the new episode yet, unfortunately I wasn't a part of that one, but the boys went on another house call.
Yeah, you see
I
clips
went
of
on
him.
it for like a second.
Yeah, like he was there for like the first when we went there to get like B-roll and like the interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not really on camera. It's
No.
mostly the people that own the house.
Yeah, so that's basically like why you don't see me in it.
Yeah, you see it like you twice. It's like when you're talking about the little fairy thing.
The thing that keeps turning.
Yeah, it kept following you around.
Bro, that's weird. Yeah.
That is pretty weird. Yeah. Oh shit! I was like, why the fuck is your face like blue or something? Oh, it's this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's the light up there.
God damn it. There. Yeah, I was like, why the fuck are you? You look like a Smurf.
So it's all blue. He's all fucking blue. Yeah. I'm sad, bro.
At first, I thought it was the light out. What the fuck? Stay. Shit. All right. There, you don't look blue anymore.
Let me smile. Oh my god.
Oh, you look like dying or something.
Oh god damn, all pale as fuck.
Yeah, you just look like you're blue, like you lost oxygen or something. But yeah, he's in 2 parts with us talking about the fairy. You'll see that in the beginning, and then there's this another part where he sees like those feet in the mirror. Yeah. And then he talks about it, and I think that's about it. Honestly,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah, because unfortunately that was the night that I was scheduled to stay with my father and take care of his medical needs. So I couldn't really work it out. So, but anyways, the boys went on, did their investigation, and I haven't even watched the footage yet. So, I still have yet to watch the episode. I'm getting ready for our next adventure. We're actually going. We're parting ways.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one because we actually have like the full crew this time. We have Kyle's joining us this one because this is the, I think 1, 2. Is this the third time we haven't gone, huh?
This would be my third
time. Yeah, because we did the last 2 by ourselves too.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I forgot it was 2 double.
Yeah, we did the other 2. We haven't really talked about, and then this one. So you're gonna see Kyle like. It depends when we release these episodes. I don't know when what order they're gonna come out.
Yeah, and so just so we all fucking remember now, there's reasons why I wasn't there. So that's why. So everybody who's watching this can understand. Hey, he wasn't there because of that. So there. But anyways, so the boys went on the house call. Let me go through my perspective of what happened that night or that day. So when we walked in, what was the lady's name?
Melissa.
When we walked into Melissa and her ex-lover at the time, I don't even know his name. What was his name?
His name was Ryan.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I'm so bad at names, but I can remember faces like fuck. But so we went to.
So we went to Melissa and Ryan's house in Bernalillo, New Mexico.
Yeah, so, my bad. I'm totally fucking this up. But we went over there and on an initial interview to get kind of like their perspective of what's going on, so we can kind of like, as us two, we kind of like should get into like the background a little bit of where we're going, as far as to what we can expect. And then the other 2 normally just kind of go in blindsided. Yeah,
because we go there just to get, like, what's going on here? Like, why the fuck do you want us here?
Yeah, and so, the boys are a little blindsided about what's going on.
Yeah, I give them, like, a brief breakdown before, like, on the car ride, but they don't really know that much.
Yeah. So, when we go in and do the interview, I want to believe Melissa says she's a psychic.
That's what she says she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
She was telling us that there's certain objects in the house and certain vibes that she feels in the house.
Yeah.
And quite certainly it was kind of getting it here and there.
Not a lot though.
Yeah. To be up top was kind of it was just hot as fuck.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Like to be honest with you, it was just hot as hell. Like that's all like. It's not even paranormal, but that's all like
just natural.
Fucking some scary shit, bro. It's hot, it's scary.
If I'm up here for a couple of days, I'm gonna lose some weight.
Probably, honestly, probably it's so fucking hot.
It was like a sweat lodge up there. They didn't have no AC there.
No, I mean, if you really look at the house though, if it's blowing right, you really don't need AC because It's like a really structured, nice house for wind.
Yeah, as you can tell, I think it was like originally like a trailer house, and then they converted, like they did the stucco and stuff.
Oh, they put it like on top and stuff.
Yeah, okay. And then they added that top part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, so when we were doing the initial interview with Melissa, she was explaining to us that like her initial feelings of what was going on. I mean, you guys saw the video footage. If not, go check it out. Do it now. But anyways, the most stuff that really like fell off to me was the ferry.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, because it kept turning. But the weird thing was, when it would turn into me.
Yeah, so every time it followed you.
Yeah, it was like it made it a point to follow me. Yeah. And you could see it in the footage where I'm walking and turning, and then the doll's following. Yeah. So that was another thing that was off. The guy Ryan's room kind of gave me like an eerie feeling. Yeah. And it's more based on the fact of the way where it's placed. Like how small of a room it is.
It's really weird. It's like hidden in the back. It's really weird. It's all dark as fuck in there.
Yeah, and then too, what kind of got me fucking more freaked out was that like the closet.
Yeah.
That was fucking
crazy.
Little,
yeah, it was almost like a little mini room.
Yeah. And like, to be honest with you, like, I mean, who's to say, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know the guy. Like, most of these people that we talk to about the paranormal stuff either come from individuals like either Cameron, Pickles, or somebody that Joe knows or he knows personally, or that we just come in contact with or just by chance talk to. So I really don't know these guys. And the individual is kind of like, you know, what if he was like, what if he started the, like, festering the stuff?
Yeah, there's a whole theory that we had.
Yeah.
Like, after the investigation.
Yeah.
Because we got a spirit box. You'll see it on there, but there's a part where the spirits are saying that, oh, he hates us, and he's, like, it's because of him. Like, he was saying that to the spirit box. And it kind of proved it.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like, my feeling is, like, because he didn't want us in his room. You could tell, like, and then, like, that little closet, bro, like, there's no telling. Like, I mean, we're all from New Mexico. Like, we know that, like, the big kind of, like consensus of spiritual stuff that goes around here is normally, like, what do you call it? Like, Mexican folklore and stuff like that. So, like, you got brujas and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's no talent. And Bernalillo, like, from my understanding from way back in the day, they were known for that shit.
Yeah, sometimes people don't even know that they have that ability, and they can bring negative energies to them, and they just kind of like, almost like a virus. Yeah. It's spreading to whoever you live with and stuff. It's really weird, but like, it was weird. The spirit box session, like, when you guys watch it, it was saying that it was because of him. Like, it straight up just said it was him. No. And it was saying that whenever, so what I thought is, like, whenever he's mad and angry, there's something there that's affecting him. Because she said that sometimes he has outbursts and stuff.
I mean, you could see it. I mean, there was a moment there where he was really excited to talk to us on camera in the beginning, and then like at the end, like, he was just standing there looking at us like.
Yeah, it was. Remember, it was like right after I told him, I was like, "Yeah, we're like the ghost police," and he was just like, that's when he stopped talking.
Yeah, like, he literally just like kind of froze and just started looking at us like, and then like.
I was like, dude, like, even if we're not even looking for it, the spirits are going to tell us exactly what's going on here.
Okay, I'm going to be fucking 1,000% honest with you guys. I knew better, but dude gave me some edibles. They were closed. I ate them, all right? I ate them. They're all right. But from that moment on, I'm never doing that shit again. Like, because there's no telling what the dude might have done to him.
Yeah, you never know.
Like, not even, like, straight up, like, fucking tarnished him or put drugs in him or something. Like, what if he just fucking, like, did a little and then just, like, fucking.
I remember your head was, like, turned back, like, it was turned around.
No, shut the fuck up. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, dude, like, I never really wanted to really say it out loud over there because I didn't know.
This is cool because we get, like, a perspective from him. Because we didn't have that in the episode, really.
No.
So this is kind of cool.
So, like, and then, okay, so then we were going through it. we went up and talked to her daughter and her boyfriend.
They're pretty chill.
Yeah, and then the kid was cool as fuck too. Like they're awesome.
Yeah, you won't see her face. But.
No. And then we went down and we started talking again and kind of like was basically like. For some reason, she wanted to show us like this EVP notes that she had.
Yeah.
And I don't want to really discredit people's like findings because those are something that are interesting to them and stuff. So,
especially because we so people do the same shit with us.
Yeah. So like, of course, I'm gonna take a look and then like find something like interesting to see. And some of the stuff that was on there was kind of like pretty crazy. Like but at the same time, like. We both know, like, there are times where you'll get an EVP that'll sound like you're having a pure communication, and then there's some times where it's, like, real gibberish. But, like, to me, it's like there was a lot of stuff that was written down that, like, it was like a page per session.
She had a whole notebook full of just EVP, like, sessions. And
so, like how... Did you stay on there for 3 hours doing an EVP session, or was that like 15 minutes worth of shit?
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. Like I'm not trying to like I said, I don't want to discredit her findings, but what I want to know is how long did you stay in that session?
Yeah. Because like is this an everyday thing?
Yeah, because there are moments where we could be in a spirit box and you just hear for 15 minutes straight.
And sometimes you'll hear a voice, but you know for sure it was like a radio thing.
Yeah.
Like it was said like I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense.
So
it's like I licked a dog or something.
Shit, like, or like even like just pick up a random fucking like piece of a song. It's like, and it's just like okay, like there are times where like it does make sense and with coincidence and
like,
such.
Where you're like the location you're in.
Yeah, like and then not only that, but like or like when they talk about like the experiences they've had and such, like it portrays that kind of situation with the EVPs and such.
Yeah, like the first house call, like it made sense because there's Victorian thing and you heard Victorian music.
Yeah.
Like because there's Victorian furniture.
Yeah.
So that made sense.
And then like what else made sense too was like the family reached out to us and let us know like, hey, when everybody was told to stand up and sit down.
We'll talk about this first, and then we'll get back into that.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's so cool. Like we'll talk about it a bit.
Okay.
Because I want to get an interview with her.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to do too. So
shout out, huh?
Yeah, like because what I want to do is like get like because almost like she just pretty much told us like you guys aren't full of shit.
Yeah. So okay, so let me go back to the other part or the other session now. We're getting off track here.
Yeah, because some of the spirit box sessions, like I saw, like I was like, it kind of don't make sense.
Yeah, like I mean, okay, you have like a couple things that are here and there that make sense, but then at the same time, like I want to know the questions they asked.
Yeah.
Because she just wrote down answers. She didn't write down the questions.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she didn't. Like, what would you ask for this? Like, or do you just sit there and not asking anything?
Yeah,
then it's probably not gonna make sense.
Exactly. So it's like, okay. How do we make sense of this? Like, is this the correct answer to the question that was asked or such? Stop.
But like it's because like there's a difference between just sitting there and just listening for voices. But like if it makes sense with the questions you're answering, then you can actually say it's making like it's actually legit talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Because if it's just you're just sitting there not asking anything, then you're just listening.
Yeah, and like I ain't gonna lie, like when we go to like check out an area or such, I'll go. We'll bring like the EMF reader and like the spirit box just to get a little feel.
Yeah, and then when we do like the spirit box, we try to make sure that we have another piece of equipment in coinciding with that, just. So if we're getting voices at the same time and then something's going off, it's kind of like almost hard to like disprove it.
Yeah, like a perfect example was if you can, I'm gonna upload these clips later on my TikTok and then I'll send the video so that he can upload them on the TikTok yourselves. Right. Like a part of it that I found was when Joe was doing his little spirit box session out in the Casa Javelina. We were in another room. He was in the main room. I'm gonna call it the main room, the active room. He was in there, and there was a part where he had asked a question, and he had stated that he felt something in the room. And right as soon as he felt that something in the room, the fucking EMF reader went on.
Yeah, oh, the REM pod?
Yeah, the REM pod. Sorry, the REM pod went off.
She was crazy.
Yeah, and like the craziest thing is that when you can see it in the footage, there's like parts, and there's some parts that you don't see, that we don't even know what else happened, because when we stepped out of there, you can hear shit going off still.
Yeah.
But anyways, there was that moment where the REM pod went off for like a good minute or second and a half to 2 seconds, like solid. It was like something was just holding the
like
fucking
grabbing
antenna.
the antenna.
Yeah, and then what made it noticeable was the fact that like when you grab that antenna, there's like different things. It's not just like a sensor filler. What do they call? What's the main objective of the REM pod?
The REM pod. So what it does is it actually emits its own electric-magnetic field for itself. It's like a bubble around it. And then whenever something else has like humans, like us, or like anything that's electronic, like because we give off energy just like spirits. So whenever you break that thing, it sets it off. And then the crazier it is, the more active it gets. Like the more lights go off and the more intense it gets. And
then if I'm not mistaken, the REM pod does have like temperature features.
Yeah, it does too. That.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what makes it more like mind blowing is that when you look at the footage, like the picture of the REM pod, there's blue, green, yellow, and red. Right. Yeah. All of those lights went off, and they were going off like if they were going like in a circle.
Yeah.
And that's how it was, and like. So, there's a lot of shit that I can explain to you what we mean by having evidence, and plus having the spirit box with another piece of equipment.
One thing I want to say about that REM pod that night,
yeah.
I turned off the temperature thing.
Oh, shit.
So that means something was physically touching it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't this like temperature change.
And like the fucking even like Joe said in the beginning of the video, like when we would look for stuff to go investigate or areas to investigate, there's a lot of places in New Mexico, if they're not known for paranormal stuff, it's hard to get them to like open up to it.
Yeah.
So in the shot of the wind, I don't know what fucking article I found.
I know you looked up like haunted Airbnbs, and that popped up.
Yeah, it was like weird because I popped it up in the scrollings and stuff, and it talked about how Magdalena was like becoming New Mexico's next ghost town and shit like that. And like, so of course we're like, okay, well this house looks interesting. I'm gonna open it. It was cheap as fuck. Like no lie, it was like $98 for one night. Yeah, and that was like
super excited.
Yeah,
like he was like, oh cool, thanks for renting it out.
Yeah, and then like the crazy thing was like, we were on investigations for like 3 months because we were doing the pizza truck. Cameron was busy doing his stuff, and
because Pickles didn't even go with us.
No. It was just a 3-man team that time, and
it was a good fucking match too. Like just 3 of us.
Yeah, like and it was like perfect because of the size of the house. It wasn't too much.
Yeah, and then I think the 3 of us, we always like are shooting for the same thing.
Yeah,
we're just like, let's get ghosts. Just get as much shit we can.
Yeah, and like the one thing that I can really say about that. Like, it was just like we threw a stick out in the fucking wind and we landed on gold.
Yeah, like we literally found like diamond in the rough.
Yeah, and like, those of you who have watched it and have actually been like, oh, fuck, I'm going to go just stay there. Like, the individual who owns the Airbnb has single-handedly messaged me and said, hey, thank you. Yeah. Whatever you had posted or whatever you had said about my place.
Sent them the link.
Yeah, I've gotten more rents.
Yeah.
So it allowed me to like buff up the place, clean it out and stuff. So I really hope he didn't get rid of like all that
old stuff.
Yeah, because that's probably what's making it go off.
Yeah, because some of it was directly from that mine.
Bro, I'm still trying to figure out who owns 298. That fucking.
Which one?
That license plate in New Mexico.
Oh yeah.
But
maybe we should go back one day, like a couple of years or something, like just to see what happens. Yeah, because it was a shot in the dark with that fucking place. Because he found it, and I was like, fuck it, let's just go. Like, there's a mine we can go to. We can go check it out during the day.
Yeah.
That was like the same town, same day, and so that was like, if you guys watch those episodes, the day investigation we did is actually the same day as that one. And Casa Javelina is actually a really fun episode to watch.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's constantly something's going on.
Yeah, and, like, we always drag Cameron on this, but there's so much footage that was lost that...
He's probably going to get mad when he watches this.
That,
he watches every podcast.
That's good. Fuck. Yeah. I watch every podcast now, too. Like, I make it a point.
Yeah.
Anyways, he mistakenly closed the camera without stopping recording. And
yeah, like there's a power cord, and we didn't have the battery in, so like instead of like pressing end record and then turning off the camera, he just unplugged it. Yeah, and it just corrupted the file.
So, but oh my god, dude, like that was the most action I've ever seen on a REM pod before in my life.
I know. I'm trying to think if I still transferred the corrupt file onto my computer, because I don't know where the fuck it's at. It's somewhere in my files. If I can find it and then get it to the tech guy that I work with now, there's like some Indian guy from India, and he fixes a lot of our corrupt files, because sometimes that happens when we're investigating. Sometimes you get a cord pulled and then it unplugs. Happened like twice already. Yeah,
or like when like you're investigating, like when we're investigating on like we use the, what do you call those, like shoulder mounts?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like, the way we rig it up, the battery pack kind of slides or something, and the battery pulls.
Yeah.
Or my fucking dumbass camera, if I don't fucking, I want to jailbreak my camera, but at the same time I don't want to.
Like, I wish we knew someone that knew how to do it.
Yeah.
Just so
like
I don't
professionally.
fuck it up. Yeah.
But anyways, my camera has a 30-minute segment of recording, so it doesn't overheat and whatever.
Yeah.
But that blows the fuck out of it sometimes, because there's like footage that we prolong for some reason, and then it was like, fuck, it's gone. Yeah,
because like it doesn't tell you. It just like stops, and you're just like, oh fuck, it's
like,
been.
I think I turned it off, to be honest with you. Sorry, I think I turned off the noise making capability.
Huh?
No, when the camera shuts off.
Oh, okay.
I think I turned off that noise making capability.
Yeah, because sometimes like I remember Cameron had your. I think it was the one we just released yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually today, but but on the thing, like I think he like didn't hit record again for like 5 minutes. I think it was. He did this, and you could see him was like, I'm starting recording again. Like, it's like, fuck.
And it does happen, because there's times where I forget too. Like, I'm not even gonna bullshit you or bullshit anybody.
Yeah, because sometimes you're just so in the moment what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it's so fucking like thrilling and like, how do I explain it? Like, there's so much like nerves, anxiety. There's so much going on to where like it's like, I can forget. Yeah, like I can see where you forgot.
Yeah, it's just like adrenaline. Yeah. It's like kind of like waiting for something to happen, or something is happening, and you're just like, hopefully it's not that moment where you like it goes off. Luckily, we always have 2 cameras going, just in case, because if we always have a fail, but it's just nice to cut to. It's nice to watch, because when someone just has one camera, it kind of. And
honestly, like, we don't mind, like, if there's another person on that are out there that watches us and wants to come see and be a part of us, like the crew. And just know, like, we don't get paid. None of us get paid.
Like, right now, this is a passion project.
Yeah. So if you guys want to just jump on board and go with us and be the guy behind the camera, so all 4 of us can be on the fucking thing, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you're willing to be part of a passion project, and like you're like into this kind of stuff, like it's straight passion right now. Like this is straight, even the podcast is.
Yeah, like none of this is sponsored. None of this gives revenue. None of this.
Yeah, so. We're not monetized yet. But like, so if you were like an editor, or you just want to be behind the camera and you know how to frame up a camera when you're walking around, not like just filming like my hair up or something.
Because we like to see the whole interaction of everything, the body and everything. Because like, you'll see it on like some of my investigations when I do solos and shit, where I jump and shit. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Solos are probably the scariest part we do.
I
think. And there's a new thing that we're doing now. We did it. It's not in the last video because I didn't think it was worth putting in the video.
Yeah.
It was me and Cameron took turns like we did our solo like this, because the house wasn't that big.
Yeah.
So we went upstairs and we did full sensory deprivation, where no spirit box, nothing.
Yeah.
Just earplugs, earmuffs over it, blindfolded, full sensory deprivation, and just try to listen for voices in your head or something touching you. So you're just completely in the dark by yourself. It's fucking scary. It's the scariest, probably one of the scariest things I've done. But it'd be more scary in this next location.
So like, you know, when we go through like these house calls and stuff, where they're not, the objective is not to belittle like the owners of the family or nothing. Stories, like like if something happens to you, we believe you. Yeah, like, but we want to see if it's gonna happen
to us
with us or to us too.
Yeah,
because the main objective of the channel is to get proof. Remember now, people, the proof of the channel, or the main objective is to get proof.
Yeah, like proof that there's something after we die. Like, and plus it's just entertaining to see us scared.
Fuck yeah, bro. Like, you see like some fat guy scared as fuck, like running.
Just some res motherfuckers are scared.
Shit.
Oh shit, it's a ghost.
Oh god. Oh fuck, dude, I shit my pants. So,
God.
But yeah, like, and the great thing about it, like the overall like general thing of it all is like it's an adventure.
Yeah.
It's something to say like when you get older, when my kids see me, like if I have kids or if I have my nieces and nephews or whatever, nieces and nephews, hey uncle, what did you do that was cool? You want to fucking see?
Yeah, or it'd be cool if like we're still doing it.
Yeah,
like
fucking 80. Oh, fuck, dude, this
God
demon's touching me.
Hopefully, like when I'm my dad's age, we're still doing shit like this.
Cool. Like even like being behind productions.
Yeah, and that's like making it'd be cool to make a living off of this being some stupid ghost hunters.
And the crazy thing is like those of you who are subscribed to us and now view us constantly and everything like. It's crazy to see the dynamics of everything turn around from when we were punk ass fucking 19, 18, 17-year-old kids fucking doing Call of Duty gaming videos and just some random shit. You know what I mean? Like always trying this YouTube shit.
Yeah, we're always somehow into video or something. Like it was always like that. Like because I've always had a fascination of like how movies are shot. Like this the behind the scenes stuff. Like that was like. When I was a kid, that's what I like. When I got the DVD, like when DVDs were a thing, like I was so excited knowing that there's behind the scenes extra footage. Like that was so cool to me.
Yeah.
Like so, like being able to do this, like I can't say as a job, but like as a passion thing, like, and that's what kind of drives me to do this stuff because I love this stuff so much, and it's just so much fun. And like, I get to do like two things that I fucking love doing, like the weird. Paranormal stuff, and like that curiosity. I get to do that, and we get to do the production shit at the same time. So it's like a double whammy for me.
Yeah, and it's like it's cool too. Like in my mind, it's what's cool about it is like who else is doing this shit? Like
like
I mean, there's tons of teams out there. There's hundreds of teams out there, but like.
There's like a few that do it this professional.
Yeah, and
we have no funding.
Yeah, like the crazy thing is like who would think like literally like 10 years ago would you have thought that we would have these type of equipment, this type of stuff, these type of like abilities to get things done?
No shit.
Like and like it's like the fucked up thing is that we always like badger ourselves or put ourselves down and like we should have been farther. Yeah. But at the same time, like, we gotta realize, like, fucking, that it was just not our time.
And, like, certain things just needed to be set in place or something. Like, maybe, like, if we did try to do something back then, maybe we would have done investigation. Maybe they wouldn't have looked as good as they do now, Like,
or, like, even that, or, like, and, like, not even things had to be done, but, like, things had to be said, too, between, like, on a personal note, like, when it came to, like, me, when I opened up about my excuses of why I didn't want to be around doing this stuff anymore is because I didn't want to be in front of the camera, one, and then two, like, I was just a fucking drunk. Like, there's no way around it, bro. Like, that's what it was. And, like, so, like, being able to still be a part of it and being able to, like, help nurture it into something is, like, really, like a way to tell myself, hey, like, you always tell yourself you start something and you never finish it. Well, this is your fucking moment, dumbass. Finish it. Like, for real, like, We did screen printing. I've done the band with you.
Yeah.
You're still going on that. Like, that's the thing. Like in my life, I've always looked at it as like I've never took a moment to complete something.
Yeah.
And that's just like on my end, and that's probably my biggest fault is like I've never felt good enough to finish things because I don't know. There's just like something in my head that just says you're not good enough.
Because I remember, like, as far back, like, even, like, the pottery stuff we used to do. Like, you finished a few of them, right?
Yeah.
And then some of them you just...
I just stopped because I didn't feel good enough. Like, it didn't feel like I was doing it either right or it just wasn't good enough.
It was like, it didn't feel like it's accomplishing, I guess?
Like, how do I say it? Like, most of us, when we try to, like, set goals for ourselves, it's supposed to be for an achievement.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it just felt like you were just like, all right, like a shopping list.
Oh, okay.
Like I picked that up. Okay, now let's do something else. Like, and it's like it's a depressing thing. I don't know how to fucking say it. Like, it's depressing to put yourself in that area where you feel like you can't complete anything because, like basically you're like I'm telling myself I'm not good enough to fucking do it.
Yeah.
But look at like the things that we've been able to complete. Finish, put out to the world, like, I mean, it's not just like, how would I say, like, it's not, it's getting tuned, but it's not fine tuned, and being able to be a part of everything, and being able to like put thought and not just thought, but like putting your foot forward to it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better knowing that like. We're all doing our best to put everything together. Yeah. Whether it's getting equipment, or you busting out the editing, or the guys just fucking showing up on time.
Yeah, and then Cameron actually did the security footage, which was like a big help.
Yeah, and and it's crazy knowing that like everybody now is starting to want to help.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And like if we could like, how would I say it? Like the way I could say it is like, if we were guided when we were younger, maybe things would have been a lot different for us. Yeah. Maybe if we were smart enough to get ourselves into like a class or just something to put ourselves forward, so that we didn't feel like everything was a drag. Maybe, but at the end of the day, we have had as much fun.
Yeah,
doing it.
I don't know. Like it's kind of like I wish like I kind of went to school for this shit, but like at the same time it's like what the fuck, I didn't really need it. Like I taught myself everything myself.
Yeah, like when it comes to like doing like photography and shit, and you go to like, you can go to class, sure, like good learning, like shutter speed and all that stuff is important.
Yeah, but you can learn that shit.
Like, but if we all want to like be completely honest and everything, like the only thing that like the classes can guarantee you is a certificate or a diploma or something that says, hey, I've done this. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. But at the same time, like, if we go back and look at like a lot of directors, producers, filmography people in photography, some of them didn't go to school. Most of them didn't.
Yeah, like even like the directors, some of them are just like, they started off as like indie films.
Yeah.
And just blew up.
Some of them just started off like being like a fucking male guy for a second, and then it just all of a sudden just started going up and up and up and up.
Tarantino's a good example.
Yeah, like so like I mean like I'm not trying to hate on people who gotta go to school for it and stuff. Like that's not my blab or my bitching or whatever you want to fucking call it. But what it is just me saying like, hey, I am able to do it too. Yeah. Like it may take me a longer time, but I'm gonna do it. Like it's gonna get done.
Like the only thing I can say good, like school is good. Like what it gives you, like if you know nothing about this shit, but you're interested, you get a head start. Yeah. With school, like you jump ahead of everybody else that's just learning on their own. Yeah. But you don't completely need school if you're really passionate about it. You can just get online and just look up shit or just jump into it.
Yeah, and like nobody realizes like everybody thinks YouTube's a fucking piece of shit. Like, but YouTube is where you can get a lot of fucking stuff done.
Yeah, honestly, there's full free classes pretty much. Yeah. There's people that are just like us that just like, I'm going to teach people, and they start doing tutorials.
Yeah, and then that's how they get paid is because they're sharing their knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
And like that's the wonderful world of people who want to see other people thrive. It's like you have the ability of having people who want to share their knowledge or their how do you say it? Their struggles and how they figured it out, so you didn't have to go through that kind of shit.
And it works with like almost all crafts, not just like even in the music stuff, like the producing stuff. Like I don't mean to toot my own horn, but most of our tracks sound a lot better than some of the other studios that are here in town. Yeah, like you can learn that on here. I never went to fucking school. What the fuck? I never even took a guitar lesson.
And it goes even like in the workforce. There's so many people on like TikTok and stuff that put out content that makes your life so much easier.
I don't know how many welding videos I've seen.
Welding videos or like videos to like, okay, like you do this, like if you hit the nail this way, it's going to crack your wood. But if you pay attention and you look how you're hitting it, you won't.
Even like the way the grain is.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that's crazy. Like most of that experience you don't learn in school. You actually have to be on field failing so many times.
Yeah, or something like your dad passes down to you or something.
Or your grandpa or your uncle or just the old man that's in the trade.
Yeah, it's just like, just like they didn't even learn it. Like they just by doing it, they just like, oh, that works better. Yeah.
And so like what I'm trying to say is like go to school so that you can have those certificates. But at the same time, make sure you have that experience and the ability to go get that experience.
Yeah, because you don't want a certificate and then your stuff looks like shit.
Yeah,
that'd be like the worst thing. Like,
like it's like going to fucking culinary school and your shit tastes still like shit.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to be like that. You're like cool. You get a certificate and
for what?
I know, like it doesn't. You don't back what you put out. You know. I've seen people like that, like video people like that, like, oh, I went to school and they have like a thing, and then I'm like, I look at their work, I'm like, I can just do my own music video.
And some people don't really realize like even your phone is good enough sometimes.
I filmed the whole music video on my phone. I don't know, one of our songs. I don't fucking remember.
So like the main point of it all is just like you guys. If you guys got a passion out there, go ahead and fucking do it. Like
there's no excuse really. Yeah. There's no really excuse. It's Conquer the Week. That's what I did. Yeah. Conquer the Week. If you go on my band page, Conquer the Week, I did it on purpose just to show that you don't need a fancy camera. That whole video is shot on a phone.
Yeah, as long as you know the difference between using your standard lens and then if you have the availability and extra lenses on your phone, there's other settings that allow you to use those other lenses that provide a better quality of video. And
the reason I used my phone at the time I wanted to is because it had a higher frames per second. Yeah. So I could actually shoot at a high frame rate, and then I could actually do slow-mo parts for it because you can just slow it down. Because at 60 frames,
And see, nobody really fucking gives a shit about that. Like, nobody really, like, pays attention to ISO, fucking frames, even, like, the lenses. Yeah. Lenses are very fucking important.
Yeah, lenses are really important. Yeah, like, if you get a decent lens, and if you're shooting outside, get an ND filter. Like, if you're not shooting with an ND filter, like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, shoot with, if you're outside in the sun, use an ND filter so you don't have to blow out your image. Like, so you don't have to turn up your ISO or turn it way down where it starts getting shitty. So you can keep your same settings that you have inside a nicely lit place, and then you just put the ND filter and just turn it until it looks beautiful. Like, you don't have to worry about your image blowing out. I didn't even know about ND filters for a while, so I'm just helping you out.
So like, that's what I'm saying. There's so much shit that you can find out there that's such. Like, back in, 10 years ago, we could not find stuff like that.
No, you wouldn't know about
retro
filters.
Like, that easy, or it's that easy, or that there's equipment now that'll help you make it better. Like, it's just, like, nobody really ever, like, for some reason, nobody ever thought about that being important.
Yeah. Just like another thing, f-stop, if you want that nice blur background, the lower the f-stop your lens goes to, the more blur the background is. Yep. So it goes to I've seen cameras that go to 1.2, and those are also good for low light. Mm-hmm. The lower that fucking number is, the better you can shoot at low light.
Yeah. And then it's like the quality is better, the way it makes the lights look. Cause some lenses make them look like fucking like fisheye or pointy, but some lenses make them look circle like they're supposed to. Like,
if you want to look really cinematic, get yourself a cinema camera. It's expensive, but Or just get a regular like Sony the lower tier, but get an anamorphic lens. That's what is made for that's where you get those really nice blown out like background lights and stuff. Anamorphic lenses. I want to get one, but they're fucking expensive.
Yeah, like 2Gs, 3Gs.
Yeah.
So structure comes with time, comes with
moving up. Yeah, like right now we don't need anamorphic. No. We're not making fucking movies.
Like eventually that would be nice to make our fucking paranormal or anything we do look cinematic. That'd be very nice. Yeah. But
like right now we're almost there. It's pretty good. Like after the House Call 1, I didn't have my camera, so it didn't look as sharp. No. Now the second House Call actually looks nice because he let us use his camera last time, and it just everything looks fucking sharp.
And that's the big thing too is nobody knows this, nobody anything, but we're this is a company. It's not just two fucking weirdos that are nephew and uncle that just want to fucking do some shit. Oh god, yeah, maybe. But no, we're actually a company that is willing to expand and able to help each other out. Meaning I have a camera. I have a lens that I'm not stingy with. If the guys need it for a shoot, video, whether it's paranormal or for the band or anything, they're more than welcome to use it. Just like the microphones. So the microphone story is after the last podcast when you see us fucking launch them. Yeah. I want to say I broke it. I don't know who's broke, but I want to say I broke it.
Yeah, because I think you dropped it twice.
Yeah.
And then we were joking around and threw it. So someone broke it. I don't know.
So I just took the responsibility and, I wouldn't say it's an upgrade. I just added 2 more.
Yeah, so it's almost the same thing. It has more. Actually, it's what's cool I like about it is that the one that Kyle got, you can adjust the volume on the fucking thing. Instead of if we're on a ghost hunt or something, I'm maybe we should turn up the mics and I have to go. Whose camera is it on?
Yeah, and then not only that, but we can actually how do I make our volume sync with each other. So I'm normally a loudspeaker, or a quiet speaker, and then Joe's a loudspeaker sometimes. Yeah, it depends on what's going on too.
Yeah, for today, we have to turn yours down because you talk directly into it.
I talk directly into my stuff. So that's the big thing too is you got to pay attention to everything. Make sure the mics are on.
Yeah.
And the
it's a pain in the ass sometimes because sometimes you just want to let's go, but you're well, hold on, we have to connect all this shit.
Yeah. So those of you who do film or do create content and hire people to film, be more lenient on time to let them get ready for everything because the more lenient you allow them to be with time allows them to properly prepare your shit.
Yeah, and it looks better because if it's rushed, you can tell it's rushed.
Yeah, and then there's no telling too. You don't want any incidents on the set. One with the person falling or anything too, or 2. You don't want your operator hurt, and you don't want your equipment fucked up.
Yeah, no shit.
So that's important too, is to realize too, is those of you who want to do who want to create content but don't want to film it but want to hire people, make sure you guys are knowledgeable about what comes with that.
Yeah. You don't want to be we're starting to film at 7 and we don't get there till 7. That's what the fuck?
No. You need to give us at least 30 minutes at the minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 30 minutes at the most.
Yeah, because lately the paranormal stuff, it takes almost an hour. Just because all this now with the security cameras and shit, it's a fucking pain in the ass.
So another thing too, we're adding so much more stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys are getting more and more a better experience each time.
Yeah, these next episodes after this shit are gonna sound a lot better because we have these on the last one, and then we also had the fancy stereo microphone.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it sounds crazy. It's when I listen to the headphones, you can hear me talking over here and Pickles over here. It's you can hear voices, and it's fucking weird.
But so everything it matters to us. It matters to the production. It matters. Yeah. So we I feel we we rant about this stuff, but at the same time, it's like we need to get across the point that it's like it wasn't easy for us to get to this point, but at the same time, we're gonna bask in it because this is like, to me, it feels like it's a low point where we're about to start going.
Yeah.
So it's like we're on that verge of like stepping over the ledge, just to let it all fucking come in. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, another thing I want to thank is like the new subscribers.
Yeah.
We got, no joke, this month, 40 new subscribers.
Thank you.
That's fucking thanks, you guys. Like, awesome, man. Like, I hope you stay and like all the stuff, you know. Like, I hope, like, obviously you subscribe for a reason. But thank you. And then also all the new followers on TikTok. I think we have like 60 new followers. So thanks to you guys. It's a weird feeling. Like, almost feels like this fake or something. Yeah. Like someone's just fucking with us.
Yeah, and like I know, like, oh, everybody's like, oh, it's only 40, but at the same time, that's a big amount for a channel this size.
This small amount, like that's like a big leap for us.
Yeah.
Like it takes us like a couple of months just to get 40 new subscribers. Yeah. When we first started, it took a couple of years.
Yeah, like this channel, like if we can predate this channel, it's like 2010 maybe.
Yeah, like
maybe. Yeah, I'm not, like this is like roughing it.
Because we didn't like start posting to the podcast shit, like the highlights, and I think we're stuck at like I remember we're stuck at 12 for a minute, and then 93 for like years, and then I think it went up to like 100 and some.
You started posting the paranormal.
It was like at I think we were like at 100, floating at 100 like during the Cloud9 stuff, and it didn't go up, and then I think once. We're like, let's do the ghost hunting stuff, and then it just like started climbing, and then now with both podcasts, and then the paranormal stuff, it's just like it's I don't know what's going on. Like it's just we're doing something right, obviously, but hopefully we just continue to keep your interest.
So like after we talk about that, let's go back now to where we were going to Melissa and Ryan's house.
Oh, yeah.
In Bernalillo. So when we were walking around and stuff, towards the end of like the interview with me and Joe, I wanted to do kind of like a spirit box session because I kind of got interested in what the EVP sessions looked like on her. Yeah. So I sat in her bathroom and I got a couple of things here and there, not like anything too significant. But Joe had came out because Melissa was talking to him and wanted to show him more, like, I want to say the evidence on the book. And
it was like the notebook, like on her bed.
So as they were walking out, I'm kind of coming out with the camera, and you kind of see where I turn, and it's kind of filming Joe and Melissa. But when it's filming them, I look down towards the left, and at the left there's a vanity. It's a small little vanity, like pretty much is. I can't show you, but the table's like really low, but the mirror on the vanity was was down, but the direction that it was viewing was towards like the bathtub. Mm-hmm. So when they're going and discussing evidence and such, I for some reason I catch a glimpse of something moving in the mirror. So curiosity, I look and I see a pair of feet. And like it's not like it's like a direct like I see human feet like I can tell you the color or anything, but what I can tell you is I see like opaque like kind of like fog, like if somebody was stepping out of steam. Yeah. But you could just tell it wasn't like solid, like kind of like if you just turned the opacity down. Yeah. Like to like 50 or 40%. So it's like that. So that really kicked off my curiosity in this house, and like I wanted to be there so bad.
I remember you told me that you almost told Anna to sleep in the car.
Yeah.
So you can just do some.
Bro, I was legit just about to do it in my fucking Crocs and my fucking basketball shorts. I wanted to run at least a solo to feel it, like to feel what it was gonna be like. But at the same time, like. I didn't want to just like scratch the itch and then I'll be able to itch the rest of it. If that makes sense.
Well, fuck! Kyle took all the ghosts with him.
Fuck. And that's one thing too. Like I didn't want it to be like active with just me and then boring as fuck with the guys. So like that, go and watch that episode after. You know, you're probably watching it now. The live is now, but nobody like it's on TikTok, so it's kind of hard to find the YouTube if you're not directly going and searching. Yeah. So, you know, those of you who are on the live, go and check it out. And
just click on our bio. Yeah. It says a YouTube link on there.
So go and check that new episode out where we go into a townhouse in Bernalillo and we figure out what's going on and, you know, we look at footage and gather the evidence to present to you.
Yeah. And if you're YouTube... Well, you guys are on our channel right now, so I don't even have to tell you what to type in. just click the logo. But if you really need to search it or something, just type in Pitch Dark Paranormal, and it should pop up.
And then it's literally going to be the video after this one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, damn, man. It's cool. Like it's been a minute. Like, I wanted these episodes to be out, and they're out. Yeah. Like, it's like, finally they're out. Like,
dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I want... There's so much, evidence that we still need to get out, and it's like, fuck, I'm waiting to see what the fuck happened, because there was times where I did help, but it was like mostly just during Gila when I did like a lot of the reviewing of the footage and stuff when we were doing the audio. But I didn't help much on the last one, at all on the last of them. So it's like I'm ready to see
what happened
and stuff.
Because you don't really know what it looks like.
I don't know nothing. So like when you send us the rough drafts to go over to make sure like everything looks right, or you know, just to give you keynotes on what we feel like should change or whatever.
Like I don't want to say exactly what I sent you, but when you saw that shit that I sent you, what'd you think?
That's a trip. I mean that's I don't know. The evidence that was shown to me is pretty like. Not alarming, but it's like it's really like goosebump giving kind of shit.
It was like when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck did we just get? Like, and at first I was like, is this fake? Because I'm fucking half asleep. Like,
so like, you know, and like not even that, but like we have past videos that are out now, like. And I watch them. I'm not gonna lie. I go
back and watch them sometimes.
Because it's like, especially now that like we're getting ready to go on a fucking adventure, like it's like gets you pumped up. Yeah, like. But when you know, I was watching the Casa Javelina, there's a point where Joe's doing the same thing we were discussing earlier, where he's sitting in the room and we were doing the questions answering in the living room or whatever. I had asked one point, or no, Cameron had asked if there was anybody in the room with Joe, and then there's like a second to half a second pause, and then all you hear is like an electronic little girl voice say, "Oh, I'm here."
See, that's crazy. I didn't even hear that. Yeah.
And like I had just texted Joe and Cameron, and it was just yesterday when I found it. I had texted Joe and Cameron like, "Hey, bro," I was like. I don't know if Joe just left this out on purpose.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes we just don't hear it. I try to encourage you guys. Like whenever you guys find something in the video that we maybe didn't catch. Yeah. Like it happens in Ghost Adventures and Watcher, but put it in the comments. Like put us the little time frame, like so other people can check it out. And I like that when people find shit like that we missed or something. You know.
And so like I just texted him like, "Hey man, I don't know if there's just like something hidden you had left in there that without." To see if somebody was gonna find it or what.
No, I try to get everything, but sometimes shit just slips.
And then not only that, but it's just like the same footage of you're just constantly watching it over to make sure.
Or sometimes like that night I didn't edit with headphones, so like I was just using my monitor speakers. They're nice sounding, but sometimes like I'm editing at night and my lady's asleep, so I can't crank it. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, I left my headphones at the studio. But like I still gotta edit. Sometimes it's like redundant. Yeah.
So like. You know, I found that piece of stuff and I was like, dude, like, check this out. And like, everybody's like, oh shit. Like,
I was like, what the fuck?
So it's like, there's like hidden stuff in there that still hasn't been found that, you know, like if one of us, you know, didn't catch it or Joe didn't catch it when he was editing, you know, that's something that you guys should probably point out so that we, you know, can get everything like to put together. And it'd be nice to go and like, at the end of the year or the end of the month or whatever, be like, oh, we're gonna go run through like a video of subscriber clips that
that'd be cool.
were found
That'd
weren't
be cool.
like
That'd be really cool.
Found before.
Because like Donna Anna, I remember Cameron found and Pickles. They found like on my solo, they heard a little girl giggling. I didn't even hear that with my own ears, and I didn't catch it when I was editing it. Yeah. And then they heard it, and I was like, I told them, I was like, I'm so glad I didn't fucking hear that. It's like that would have fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. And then when I was editing the review for was it Donna Anna? Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, the recap thing.
Yeah, there's part of a footage where they were walking through. I don't know if it was a solo, or if it was when we were split into twos, or how it was. But I remember when we were walking, it was through one of the hallways, and you can hear something talking when we were passing by. It was in the basement.
Oh, okay.
When we were walking in the cells.
Oh yeah, because remember we didn't really like catch anything in the basement, and then you heard that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few, like Donna Anna is like, if you ever want to go ghost hunting, that's a good place to start because you'll catch something.
Yeah,
like,
and that's like basically like I started at St. James, and like the footage and stuff, the experiences we had, and the evidence we got at St. James was like where you take your first like hit. Drug or something, it's like an itch, you know what I mean? Like,
and you're a little paranoid.
Yeah. So then when we went to Donna Anna, bro, it was like a whole different like experience because it was like, it was more, to me, it was more real because everything was empty. Nobody but us was there.
Yeah.
And it was just so fucking like the whole environment and vibe of that place was just.
It's a monster.
Yeah, it's awful. And
like when you get there, it's like, it doesn't look that big. You know,
like I told Anna, I was like, when we drove by it that day when we went to Cruises, I told her, I was like, you see how big that is outside? She's like, it's small. I was like, exactly.
Yeah.
I said, but she's like, but when you're in the video, it's like, that thing looks like it's a fucking big ass prison. I'm like,
it is.
Duh, like that's fucking scary as fuck.
So when we pulled up, I was like, it's not that big. Nah. You know? I was like, I thought the hallways were gonna be all small, and then when you step inside, you like just shrink. Yeah, like you just like, what the fuck?
And you don't really realize it until after you get past those like extra rooms.
Yeah, like those office areas.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
you more or less realize it when you get past those double doors that are locked or whatever. Yeah. Like you're like it's fucking time.
Oh, it's just the internet.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
But it's like, it's fucking time. Yeah. So it's like, fuck, dude, like when you go, like, into, like, when we went into, like, Casa Javelina or the house calls, it's a different vibe because it's more, like, compacted and it's, like, it's more like you come find me, like a hide-and-seek game.
Yeah.
But, go ahead.
It's weird, like how you say, like Donna Ann, like the big places, you feel so tiny. Yeah. And it's a different scary because like anything can come at you. But in the houses, if something happens, that fucker's gonna be right in your face. There's you can't really hide or run.
There's no one to escape.
Yeah, it's just like those ghosts are gonna be right in your face, and like you're in their living area. Like they're just, it's a scary from fear. Like either both of them are scary in their own ways. Yeah,
in their own retrospective ways, they're all scary.
Yeah, and Donna Anna, like at least you get because it's been explored so many times, like the more well-known stuff, so you kind of know what you're walking into because you heard stories from other people. But when you go to the house ones, you know what the fuck you're gonna expect. Yeah. Like you're like, okay, anything could be here. We don't know.
And you hear the stories of the people who live in the home and stuff, and you're like, okay, if this is fucking true, I'm fucked. Like we're fucked.
No shit. I know, man. Like, I don't really want. We kind of talked about it, but this next place that we're going to in a few days, the owner said that every team gets scratched. Every time. So it's gonna be one of us. It'll be like Russian roulette.
Bro, you know who the fuck it's gonna be.
It's gonna be Pickles.
Yeah, like I'm like, you know who the fuck it's gonna be, bro.
It's gonna be Pickles.
No fucking around here. Like it's Pickles, bro.
Imagine if it was one of us though. Like I don't know how I would react. Like I probably wouldn't even know. I'm like, like maybe I just got a pimple on my back.
Like
or something.
My thing would be like, okay, all right, well, like this is something your dumbass asked for, so you better just write it out. Yeah. Like, just take it with what it is.
Like I have a feeling like maybe I scratched myself somewhere, like and I wouldn't even notice, you know, and then. Like you have to be like a deliberate
like there's times too where like I'll have a pimple on the chest or like the dog will scratch me, and I don't realize it until like fucking hours later. Like I'm like doing something and I touch it. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I look.
So that's what I'm afraid. Like, what if we miss evidence and we don't even know? You know,
or like when we went to Queen Anne.
Yeah, because of Queen Mary. Like
Queen Anne.
that's a different boat.
Well, the Queen Mary. Excuse me.
But like you didn't even notice that until we got back to the apartment.
Well, to be honest, like I am anemic, but like I'm not like super anemic to where like if somebody punches me here, I'm like gonna get purple. Like, but like I'm anemic to the point to where it takes like an hour or two for a bruise to start to develop.
Yeah.
And like I think I noticed the one that was like right here. Like that's probably like the one I noticed the most. But then like when we really looked at it when we got to the house, that's when we saw her like the Airbnb or whatever. Was it a studio? What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like a
condo.
Something like that. It was an apartment Airbnb.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. But like when we looked at it the next morning, bro, like you could clearly tell it was like a handprint.
Yeah, it was like straight up all 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
And it was like the way it formed was like they were giving me the fucking death grip.
Yeah, like almost like they grabbed you or something.
Yeah. So it's like okay, like I understand, sure, maybe. Yeah. But at the same time, like, it doesn't explain because nobody else, nothing, you didn't grab me. None of the people on the boat grabbed me. Like, I would have probably punched somebody.
Yeah, no shit. Like I just like, for no reason.
Oh, scary.
Like, okay, so, like, I asked Cameron this the last time. What location would be, like, your, like, the one where you just, like, it would be, like, your dream ghost hunt investigation? I said mine was Queen Mary. Like, if we had the whole access to the whole ship, like, that would be like my fucking, that'd be like my top one.
Fuck, dude, that's hard though. Because it's hard because there's different locations and like we've discussed, there's different vibes in each location and I would want at least one from each place. Yeah. But, like, in all honesty, though, like, Alcatraz would probably be like, a dope-ass place.
That's fucking sick. I didn't know you were going to say that. Yeah, that's fucking, that'd be sick as fuck, honestly. That's a big place.
Yeah. Like, Alcatraz would probably be dope because, like, the only reason why I say, like, a prison or jail or cemetery, or, like, a jail or an insane asylum would be pretty crazy because most of the people that died there, the individuals who died there, were either tortured or just straight up killed.
Yeah, or even the mentally, like, what if they're mentally ill that they don't even know they died?
Yeah,
you know,
or like to the point where it's like somebody who like wasn't mentally ill at all, but like everybody just framed them out to be like that.
That happened back in the day. Yeah, it's like if someone didn't like their wife, like they would just say they were crazy and they could pick them up. Yeah, that's crazy.
So like that's why I say like a prison or a mental hospital or asylum, whatever you want to call it, would be like one of like the best places to go paranormal hunting in my mind because like there's no telling like what kind of like experiences we would get because the experiences they had or the trauma they went through or whatever.
Alcatraz would be fucking cool. Like Cameron said, like a place like Waverly, like a mental, just like a big place. Yeah. He wants like a gigantic place. I was like, that'd be cool as fuck.
You know, it'd be dope too. Like not like. I know it's like the way we like it sounds so fucked up though. Would be like the Joneses compound or something like that.
No, that'd
people be like massive people died. Yeah, like I want to know like what like the feeling would be there.
Oh man, like
because like there's no telling if there's spirits that were like. That are confused on why they didn't get to where they were supposed to ultimately go.
Or even like they're pissed off that it was a lied to.
Yeah.
You know, like,
or like even that one dude that the one that did the spaceship shit.
Nikes
and all that.
Yeah, where they all laid in bunk beds with like Nikes and tracksuits.
Yeah, like doing that like house alone would be fucking crazy because there's no telling like what is left there.
Yeah.
Like
that'd be like a fucking.
Yeah, I'm saying like there's so many things like.
It's like weird that we're excited about that. Like, sorry, this is just the stuff we like.
Yeah, and then like there's that, and then there's like, okay, like what about like places that are known for cult activity? Yeah. Such as like if we were ever given the chance, I know this is like the fucking like the number one place we would never ever be able to go, but we'd be like Bohemian Grove.
That'd be pretty cool.
Go check out, make sure, like, see if that shit's really real. And, like, what lurks in those woods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After everything is done.
Oh, shit.
Like, because there's no telling, like, hey, you know, there's sacrifices. If there's actual sacrifices there. Like, you know, there's no telling if there's stuff like that there. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know what's out there. Like, but then too, like, okay, you got like actual physical places, but then you've heard these stories about fucking campgrounds, about these like fucking skinwalkers or these fucking like these really odd creatures that just show up out of nowhere and nobody can explain why or how they look. They just look really odd and they get fucked with or whatever. You know what I mean? Like shit like that's an experience too that I want to experience.
Because there's like there's a whole other series we could even do is this hunting cryptoids.
Yeah.
You know? Like this like Bigfoot, the Mothman, all that weird shit.
Yeah.
It's just hard to do that because like they could be anywhere.
Yeah, you know? And like not only that, but like there's only a select group of those individuals out there in the world that want to see stuff like that. Yeah,
like I've watched someone like Jack Osborne does it. He's done the Alien one, Bigfoot, and then I think even Shane and Ryan does.
Yeah, Watchers did it when they were with BuzzFeed.
Yeah,
and they did like the Mothman.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was fun because they did the Goat Man, his bridge, and like it looks like fun. Like it's like to me, I feel like I'd be bored immediately. Because I'm like in the woods, just like
especially like with the Goat Man kind of situation. Like it's just a bridge.
Yeah.
And like just like what was it? Was it Shane?
Yeah.
Like his biggest thing or the only thing he could really do is just mock it.
Yeah.
Because that was the only entertaining thing about the whole thing.
It's still like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like Watcher gets evidence here and there, but honestly, Shane and Ryan, you guys don't really like. You guys, not trying to talk shit, kinda, but like you guys call yourself the best ghost hunters in the world, but you guys don't get good evidence. Like it's just like. Yeah.
But I think
it's
like
Shane,
I guess an
Shane,
argument I can say.
I think Shane carries that show.
Yeah, like I can say is like the main argument with them is like they can say whatever they want because they've proved to it that it's that not simple, but it's that that paranormal is that like people are thirsty for that shit.
Yeah.
So and they proved that you can be a couple of dumbass people and have subjective things to say.
I wish we had a skeptic on thing. I used to be the one that was skeptic, but now after so many things have happened.
Yeah, it's hard not to like literally like understand like the things that we can't explain. We just can't explain. Like things happen. Like there are things. There are spirits. They're like I don't know. Maybe it's just because the way we were raised. You know, the religion we are.
Yeah. Because honestly, I didn't really believe it too much. Like when I got older, I was like, maybe we're just kids. You know, and we just thought we saw something, and then I was like, kind of just telling myself that, and then when I got things thrown at me, like one almost hit me in the damn head, and I couldn't figure out what the hell happened, man. Like I honestly, I still don't know. Like I can't scientifically disprove it.
Yeah.
Rocks don't levitate. Like.
Yeah. So like that's why I'm like I always put a grain of salt on like when we go to investigations. Like I tend to kind of stay away from watching like other paranormal investigations that have gone there until after.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to be surprised and experience it all.
Yeah, I think the only one with this next, I only watched Twin Paranormal, but they don't really get that deep into their stuff.
And not only that, but fuck, dude, every fucking thing is a demon.
Yeah, and everything's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like it's not like we see some crazy stuff. You don't see us jump, Like I've seen some stuff, and I'm just like, almost like shut up, like.
Or like either that or like your eyes just get fucking big and you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because like we almost like when I heard that voice next to my like, hey, and I was like in the middle of a sentence, and I was like, did you hear that? And we just all got quiet. Yeah. Like we didn't go like whoa, this like you're gonna maybe corrupt the rest of the evidence. If there's more things it's saying.
like I understand, like the important part is the reaction, because the reaction is what gets your audience.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like,
It seems forced though.
yeah, like I can't understand, like, if their main objective of the channel is to prove that paranormal is a thing, or if they just want to be the next paranormal group to be like out there and get millions of views and do whatever they can to get those views.
Dude, they post a lot, man.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, and their content can drag sometimes because there's so much of the same stuff.
Yeah, and then you can't even tell what the hell you're gonna watch because none of them say the title. It just says, "Oh, Scariest Night" or "Demon Tonight" or just some random stuff. It doesn't tell you where they're at.
Or "Demon Says My Name."
Yeah, like the Scariest Nights, and like how many times do you have to say that same title? Like they were just in town a month ago. Twin Paranormal. They were at the Painted Lady.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were just there. Like I think it was like around the same time we were there. Yeah, so they actually did Painted Lady. Fuck. I know. I'm like, you motherfucker. I have a feeling Watcher did an episode here because they're doing their tour and their one stop is in Santa Fe. So I think they did something here.
The Santa Fe Opera. There's all kinds of crazy shit that goes up there.
And they got a big pool, so they can pretty much do whatever they want.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I'm not trying to like compete with any of these guys either, because like, they're way out of our fucking league.
Oh no, yeah, they're like way up there. They're like honestly, they started like they're so big. They're not even on TV. Like they're that popular. They don't even need to be on TV. You know, like,
and that's the main point of where I want to get to this. Is I don't really want to be on Travel Channel or anything like that.
I don't want to have someone telling us like, oh, you guys need more stuff, like telling us how to do it.
Yeah, you know? Or like we need a certain amount of time. We have to do this things and then blah blah blah.
It would suck because if we're on the Travel Channel, we have to cut all our episodes to 30 minutes. Yeah. Like, you know how much evidence we'd get rid of?
Yeah, and not only that, but like I'm down to have sponsors and stuff too. Like, but until that point to where they say, hey, like, we're gonna sponsor you, but you can't have anybody else's product on there or anything like that. Like, then that's when I'm gonna take them seriously. If they're gonna start paying us and everything, then that's when I'm gonna take them seriously.
I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah,
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And yes, sir.
Yeah, fuck Nike. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, I'll wear fucking Shaq all day.
Hell yeah. Under Armour all night.
Oh, this shit. Like, yes, we're that fucking willing to do it, but as long as it comes in a direct way, the right way, and
there's not like one of those hidden fees where we have to we have to pay for the product. You know, it's like, what? That's not kind of weird.
Yeah, like I mean, like, or pay full price.
Yeah, like at least like a discount.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to say like we're something to that point, but what I'm trying to say is the whole point of getting sponsorship is to be able to find a point where both companies can come to either revenue or where one company will get revenue and then the other company gets like views and stuff like that.
Yeah, and hopefully we get to that point.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I so want to be like where we have like Liquid Death would be cool.
Yeah.
Like I'd be chucking that shit like the whole fucking investigation.
No shit.
I have one of those hats, you know.
Fucking hey, dude, like, that'd be fucking dope. Or even like
rocking the merch.
Or wearing this, like I said, like a shirt that says Liquid Death on it. Like that'd be cool as fuck. But
I like their artwork. It's pretty cool. It's like all like almost like metal.
Yeah, it's all metalish.
Like it'd be cool if we could even like mesh like the paranormal stuff with Liquid Death like logo, like there's like a fucking ghost or something. So
like, you know, it's all about the drive and willing and how far we're gonna go, and it's only gonna up from here. Like we've been at the bottom for so long. It's only up from here.
Yeah, and honestly, it's where we want to go is up to us. Like how much effort we put into this stuff, and that's pretty much how it falls on, because no one's telling us what to do. No one's telling us how much to put stuff out. It's just on our own shoulders, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's like it's not like even like where it's all about the group. It's about each individual pulling their own, like, okay, if you're going to be a part of this, then let's do this. If not, then we understand. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, because like, if someone doesn't do it, like if it's just you and me, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like it's, even if we have to put on tripods, it sucks. But like, it's like we got to get some kind of, because there's another series that we are going to do. I'm not going to say might, because that's putting that vibe in the world. But there's another series we're going to do. I don't want to tell you too much, but it's going to be more comedy and pretty much that's what it is. It's us doing weird shit. But that's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait till we start doing that one. But really, I'm like nervous because I get like anxiety when I'm in doing something that I'm not used to. You know, like some of the stuff we were talking about.
Oh yeah. Like that doing stuff like that is what I want to end up doing because like I just want to say I did it. Like I've been there. Okay, yeah. Like, cause you know what I mean. Like there's this fucking song that I've been listening to. I don't remember the name of the song, but it's part of the part of the lyric says like I'm tired of missing out. I want to join the party when the party's good, not when it's dying out.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to be. Is I want to be able to have experiences to talk about. So like when people talk about, oh, I've been to New York. Well, bitch, I've been ghost hunting in like fucking Arizona. What'd you do in New York? Like,
actually, I went ghost hunting in New York.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, exactly. Like,
oh, you stayed there? We got the whole place to ourselves.
Yeah, there's shit like something like that. Like, and I want to be able to just to like be proud of ourselves because of how far we've gotten and the strides we've made to like get to the point we are, and not only in like the company, but in our personal lives, man. Like, there's so much stuff that like could have put so much wrenches in our lives, but at the end of the day, we kind of stayed focused, but we stayed on like a main track. You know what I mean? Like, there was times where it winded here and there, but like at the same time, like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, like I don't think we'd be here if none of those things happened.
Yeah,
like it's, I don't know, just kind of put fuel to the flames, I guess. And just, like now it's like I don't think I see myself ever stopping, no matter what. Like even if someone drops out of the show, I'm probably just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like it's literally up to us on who wants to keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Each individual. It's not like I'm gonna be like, hey, Cameron, you better fucking be there. Or Joe, you better fucking be there. No, it's like if anybody wants to stop, it's okay.
Yeah, it's like you can leave whenever you want. Like we'll figure it out. Like you said, you know, like we said, anybody is replaceable. You know, it's a shitty thing to say, but it's true.
I am.
Everybody
is, dude. Yeah. Like, and that's the main part. Like, is if you want to be considered part of the group, be part of the group.
Yeah.
Like whether it's being with the crew filming or editing
or ideas.
Yeah, or fucking like finding the people that we need to talk to get into places and to do things that we need to get done. Those are the people that we want in our circle.
Yeah.
We want in our group to be able like, hey, all right, well, so-and-so said we can do here as long as we do this. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll call them back and say, okay, we're going to do this. Yeah. We'll be there, or whatever. That's the main fucking thing I want to be able to get to the point, or get to, is to have that comfortability where we'll be able to say, okay, as long as we can get something rolling every time we need it to get rolling. Like, I want to be able to shoot every time we need to.
Yeah, like I don't want to be like let's go shooting. Like, oh, I can't do it for like a week or something. Like this. Like, I don't want to be like, because I know it's a passion project now, but I kind of want us like this is like we need to, like, this is like our main thing. We're trying to get, like, if you want a business to thrive, you got to grind, man. Like we all have our own little like things of putting in work. Like Joe does the editing and stuff, and then like when it comes to like finding like places and such, we all do it. It's not just one of us. Like Cameron's done counting of times that they just fucking hate us for some reason. They cancel on us for some reason. But there are times where I've even done the same thing, where I've had a place lined up and all of a sudden fucking carpets need to get clean for some fucking magical reason, and then I don't get a call back for 3 months or nothing. So it's like, shit happens. Yeah, it does happen. Like, but everybody's pulling their part. Pickles is doing more, like, actually, like, actively being a part of the investigation now. he was a big help last time, like especially because he's younger, so he can go up and down the stairs, putting the security cameras everywhere. That was a big help. And then we all wear like our own hats. You know, some of us wear multiple hats, but it's just a team effort. Like every episode we put out is always a team effort. It's not like just one person.
Yeah, and it's like it doesn't even like to me like I don't know, like I can't speak for everybody, but to me it's like nobody's more important than anybody right now because we're all fucking a family to get. We have to get there. Like whatever we have to do, we have to get there. Like whether it's pulling finances out of your ass to fucking get the equipment we need, or staying up late hours on the computer to fucking get things done, or fucking running upstairs, fucking putting the cables up.
That's just
and
a
cameras.
bitch, man.
Like it's all important. Everything's important.
Everything's important. Yeah, because like sometimes you gotta miss shit just to do this stuff.
Yeah, and
you
like
gotta miss birthdays.
families.
You gotta. It's like sometimes I can't hang out with the kids because I gotta edit, or we can't go out, or some shit like that. Just or shows I want to go to. You just can't. You just gotta like. Eventually, if this takes off, this can all pay off.
Yeah, like sacrifice will end up turning into like fortune and virtue later in life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but following your dreams, you're gonna piss off your girlfriend.
Or anybody, in matter of fact.
Yeah, mostly your because I don't really have anyone else, but just this my lady is mostly the part.
Like I mean, like too, like people that don't even have anything to do with your life, for some fucking reason they need to say, hey, like I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like bro, like. I don't even fucking talk to you. Shut the fuck up.
I know. Wouldn't have you ever worked on anything for fucking 12 hours with no pay?
Yeah.
I was like, never.
That and like, what creative drive do you got, bro? You wake up like I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on you, but the fact of the matter is, some of you fucking talk about shit about your workplace, but you don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, to get out
do
of it.
something to get yourself into a better position.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, why are you coming after my shit and you don't have anything to show for yourself?
Yeah, and like, and that's a big thing too. Is like, well, one thing is, I really wish that people would stop, like, trying to talk shit and belittle anybody, not even just us, but anybody.
Yeah.
Because like nobody's better than nobody and anybody, and like the quicker we can get to that point, the better off. Like all kinds of relationships can get better, whether it's a work relationship, fucking family relationship, fucking spouse relationship, any kind of relationship. If you're willing to fucking get things done, things will get fucking done and get better. Like, and that's just like the main point of it is like. Is when I stepped back a long time ago after we did Cloud9 and all that, like, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with my life. Like, when I saw the paranormal shit going off, I was like, damn, man, that'd have been cool to be a part of that. But at the same time, it's like, you're the one who wanted to not be there anymore. Like, you got to just step up and face that fact.
Yeah, and I was just trying to keep the channel alive.
So, like, it was just like, all right, like, it's cool. Like, be happy for bro. That's all you got to do is just be happy for him. And then, you know what I mean? Like, being happy for somebody turned into, okay, put your hand out again. Let's see if he was going to do it.
Yeah, instantly I was like, fucking come with us, dude.
Yeah.
St. James. Like.
And I'm like, I've said no so many fucking times. Let's just say yes this one time.
Yeah.
Like, and see what happens. You know what I mean? And it's like, it became something like, it's more of like a brotherhood thing. It's like going on a family trip. Now and then. And
what's crazy is that you're experiencing something so crazy with these certain amount of people, like something that you don't experience anywhere else. So it's like such a it's like an intimate thing. I don't know, like it's like between each other. It's like,
an intimate experience. Like how can I say it? It's like we're going to, whether it's like shooting a fucking film or actually going to an investigation. It's like we have this anxiety of what's it gonna be like, and then the overall like when we at the end of the day we talk about it, we enjoyed it. Like, sure, we complained about a lot of things, maybe it was hot or there was a lot of stairs or whatever, like, but at the end of the day, like when we discuss it all, it's like, fuck, it's crazy.
And what's to me what's crazy about the investigation is like like why we get so close together with each other is that we are experiencing once in a lifetime experiences together.
Yeah.
Something that may never happen again, something that's so rare to catch on camera or experience with each other that no one else, almost 99% of the world will never experience.
Yeah.
We experienced it together as a group.
Yeah.
So that's something you can't really do in any other thing. You know?
Yeah, and so like, you know, like those of you who think like this is just like like us just having fun with our lives or anything, no, it's like legit. Like we're doing what life passions always wanted to give to us, I guess. And like it brings me back to that point where we were kids, like little ass kids, where we always told you, Mom, we're gonna be something one day.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? Like it took fucking 20, 30 years, but
Yeah.
we got there. We're getting there.
We're getting there, yeah. Like we're finally starting to see like our channel climb. It's so weird. I don't know. It's something happened this last couple of months where it's just like, what the hell? Like we were talking about in our private chat that we have, like the subscribers. What's going on? Like 40 in one, like in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? I'm thankful as hell. Like you're getting us to our goal, like we were asking you guys to, and it's working.
And like I don't even know, like I said, like watching like YouTubers way back in the day who had like 100 to 50,000 subscribers, and then them like 2 years down the line you see them at 1 million and stuff. Like you're like, fuck. Like since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be that next person.
Yeah.
And like we're scratching it. We're at the surface. We're breaking barriers slowly, but we're there. Like that's the thing that I keep like looking forward to every time. Like sure, sometimes it's draining. Sometimes it's kind of like fuck, it's expensive. But at the same time, it's like if you want, like you gotta. How do they say? You gotta pay for it to get it. Like
you gotta put money.
Gotta put something up for it.
Yeah. It's just,
sacrifice.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
So like, and like it takes time, it takes money, it takes patience, it takes teamwork, and like, you know, like this is probably one of the greatest teams I've ever been on. Like in a sense of like putting in work and getting things done and shit.
Like creative minds, like coming together. It's just, it's good, you know. And I hope it never stops. Like, yeah, I wish I could see where this is at in like 5 years. Yeah. Like I wish I could just have something I could look into the future.
Like a magic ball or something.
Shit. I'm just looking at my own grave. What the fuck? I was like, never mind. Let's just stop this shit. I didn't know I was become a ghost.
Well, yeah. At the same time though, like if we were to die anytime, like in a year or so, like it's all right.
Yeah, at least we're doing, like, we died doing something we love doing.
Yeah,
you know?
And, like, not only that, but, like, I'm confident enough saying, like, there's stuff for my family to go back and, look at this dumbass doing this shit again. Like, yeah,
it's cool, like, because I wish, like, my mom had a YouTube channel. Yeah. Then I could just go back and watch her over and over again, you know? Like,
and, like, you know, like, some like, the grandpa hated being on fucking photography or photos or anything, so, like, you know, when you got those moments where you're able to catch him surprisingly or whatever, or you're able to get him in a good mood to get a picture, it's like, yeah, like, you're right. I wish there was a YouTube channel where you can go back and look at, like, your parents or those loved ones who've gone. Like, and that's exactly what I want in the end of it all, is, like, something for when somebody misses me, they can go and say, hey, I'm going to go and check out this video and be like, all right.
Like, at least he's alive, like, like,
he's still alive somewhere.
Yeah, like, it's, you can go look back, like, man.
In YouTube, I've never died.
Yeah,
it's like the best place, the best thing to say is, as long as this world is up on YouTube, I'm never dead. Yeah,
no shit. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah. We're immortal.
Yeah. and then, like, I mean, that's the way we can say it in a way, is, like, it's achieving immortality in our own sense, because we're putting a digital footprint out in the world to say, hey, like, we were here.
And it's crazy. We're reaching people that would never even meet us in person.
Yeah.
Like that's so weird to me.
And hopefully like 10 years down the line, like we can go to meet and greets and go to like YouTube Con and shit like that.
Because I want to meet you guys. Yeah. I love meeting people that are just, oh, you guys do that, and it's just like a humbling feeling. It's just like, oh shit, like I guess I'm doing something right if I reached you out here. Like what the hell. Like, yeah, because I met somebody in Arizona that watched Pitch Dark before, and I'm like, really? Like out here? Like, I thought it just reached down the road.
Yeah, so like, I hope whoever sees us out on the road or out in a different state or even in New Mexico, you guys say what's up. Don't be afraid. And number one thing is, I never carry my shit on me, so if you want to rob me, you're literally gonna get nothing. So
and sorry, we don't really have like stickers to give out or anything. So like, we should start. We need cards for sure.
Yeah,
because especially for like locations and stuff. I wanted to start doing stickers with a QR code and stuff, and then start slapping them. Like, do you have ghosts in your house? Like, just see what happens. I wish we had enough money for a billboard.
No shit.
Just like your local ghost team, and then the giant QR code.
Fine. I mean, we could probably scrape it up, but
it's like a grand.
How long is it gonna keep up there? Is the question.
Oh shit! A grand for 2 days.
Shit.
Yeah. Be like, fuck that. But yeah, all right, man. Well, I think we're done. We're at 1:40.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So, so we'll catch you guys. Next week, and we're probably gonna have a little bit of a story to tell.
Hopefully I'm a little darker. No.
Shit, but we're headed to Texas.
See y'all later.
Later, guys. Thanks for watching.